Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us for our weekly press conference. I hope you're all doing well, and we have 3 topics that we'll cover today. First, we'll announce the Erie Fire Department recruitment plan. Second, we'll remind residents about the start of the code enforcement sweeps at the city's large item pickup program. And third, we'll recognize the 230th anniversary of the founding of Erie, Pennsylvania. First, the primary focus of today's conference is on Erie's recruitment for the Erie Fire Department. This is a very important time for anyone interested in becoming an Erie firefighter. Now more than ever, we need firefighters who are interested in joining our city team. Joining me now is Chief Len Trott. He will explain the requirements for becoming a firefighter for the city of Erie. Chief Trott, the floor is now yours.
Thank you, Mayor. The City of Erie has opened applications for the position of firefighter. They opened last Friday and will remain open until midnight on April 27th. This is a 2-year hiring list. We do this, every 2 years. To apply, you'll go on your computer to efd.erie.pa.us/apply. There's an $80 application fee and an optional candidate orientation guide for $15. Your eligibility requirements: you must be between the ages of 18 and 45 by the date of the test, a U.S. citizen, high school diploma or GED, a valid driver's license at the time of application, EMT basic certification, or be enrolled in a class at the time of hire, and proof of hepatitis B vaccination or immunity at the time of hire. There are merit-based points that you can earn on your test score. Firefighter 1 certification is worth 2 points. Firefighter 2 certification is an additional 2 points. EMT paramedic certification is an additional 1 point. 5 years paid firefighting experience is an additional 1 point, and being a City of Erie resident is 2 points. And the usual veterans points of 10, if you qualify, eligible veterans will get the 10 points. And they are also eligible to get any of those other merit-based points. The test will be Saturday, June 21st at LECOM, 2000 West Grandview Boulevard. The registration opens at 8, test will be at 9. The top scorers on the test will be eligible to take the CPAT test, the Candidate Physical Agility Test. That is a pass or fail, and there will be voluntary practice sessions beforehand so that you can see what the test is and see if you have any areas that you need to improve on before you take the test. The date of the test and those practice sessions will be announced after we get the scores from the written test and add all the points, and we know who the top scorers are that will be invited to take that test. The eligibility list, once this test is completed, will be December 1st, 2025 through November 30th of 2027. Background checks will be conducted before you're hired. You must establish residency within 15 miles of City Hall within 1 year of hire. We offer excellent pay, benefits, and a pension. We're an equal opportunity employer. And if you want to help people and you want a rewarding career, then you want to apply for this job. We anticipate a lot of retirements in the next 2 years just by the cycle that retirements go in. So please, if you think you want to be a firefighter, if you know you want to be a firefighter and you want to have a rewarding career helping people, apply online. Thank you.
Good job. Thank you very much, Chief. Appreciate that. And I expect that we will attract many, many well-qualified recruits. I respect and admire our Erie firefighters. They put their lives on the line every day to protect and serve our residents and visitors. And thank you to you guys as well. Really appreciate it. It takes a special kind of person to run into a burning building when everyone else is running out of the building. If you feel called to serve, please reach out for more information. Next, I want to remind everyone that starting today, the City of Erie Bureau of Code Enforcement will launch a citywide inspection as part of an effort aimed at reducing hazardous and unsightly junk, debris, and other large items to improve the public health and safety of Erie. The city is asking all property owners to take responsibility for cleaning up and removing large items, junk, debris from their properties. While the division of responsibilities between landlords and tenants can vary depending on leases, one thing remains clear: these issues shall not fall upon the taxpayers. The sweeps will begin in Zone 1, which includes East 12th to 26th Street, between Parade Street and McKinley Avenue. Inspectors will check every property, with each zone taking up to 1 to 2 weeks. If excessive debris is found, a door hanger will be left on the door of the residence. This will serve as a legal courtesy notice that the residence has 14 days to remove the items. Landlord will also receive a notice by way of mail to alert them to the situation so that they can work with the tenants to resolve the issues. After the 14-day period, the property will be re-inspected. If the violations have not been addressed, or at least in the process of being addressed, the city will schedule a time to remove the items, and it will be assessed a $1,401.27 fee on the next trash bill, along with any administrative charges that come from the Erie Water Works for this. This is what it will cost the city to remove the items based on calculation from the necessary equipment, the manpower needed, and the tipping fees. Multi-unit property owners who don't pay their refuse bills in full will be denied when they attempt to renew their rental registration. The city encourages residents to take advantage of the free large item pickup of up to 3 household items per week. And those are items such as mattresses, tables, chairs, and couches. To schedule, call 814-870-1550 at least 3 days or 72 hours before your regular trash night. And sometimes when you call, you can't schedule it immediately. It needs to go out a week or two because they already are full. So you can also schedule online by going to cityof.erie.pa.us/large item pickup. Please note, residents will receive a confirmation code with a designated pickup night. TVs, computers, monitors, printers, electronics, appliances, tires, and construction debris, none of those, they're hazardous material, but they cannot be put out and they're not accepted in this collection. So for these items, please contact a private trash collector to take care of them. However, many of these items, especially electronics and tires, can be safely recycled at the city's annual Tire and Electronics Recycling event, which is coming up soon here. It's on Saturday, May the 3rd. It goes from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the City of Erie's Municipal Garage, and that's at 1926 Holland Street. This event is free for City of Erie residents. Tire drop-off is limited to 6 per resident. Construction and hazardous material will not be accepted. As we noted in the previous press conferences, these sweeps will proceed in a 1 to 2 week segment across 6 city zones. So it'll take us 6 to 12 weeks to complete all the sweeps. The vast majority of property owners take pride in their responsibility and in their property and in our responsibility. So this procedure will not affect them. To the small number of owners who do not maintain their properties, the City of Erie does not want to have to clean up these properties. We prefer that property owners take responsibility for taking care of, removing all these items themselves. However, if necessary, in order to clean up our neighborhoods, the city will remove these items and pass the cost on to the property owner who are in violation. Leaving the trash creates potential safety and health hazards, but the city does not have the capacity to pick up large items from every property every night, which is the reason for the large item pickup program. The city incurs additional costs to remove those items when they are not scheduled. Residents who do the right thing should not be required to help cover that cost for residents who do not schedule their items to be picked up. This situation must be remedied so that all residents have access to safe, welcoming, vibrant neighborhoods. Thank you all in advance for your cooperation, and thanks to the Bureau of Code Enforcement, the Bureau of Refuse Streets, our Department of Public Works, and our president of that is here with us, our police department, and our communications department for their incredible teamwork on this initiative. It's very great. Finally, I'm happy to announce that tomorrow, April 18th, is the 230th anniversary of the founding of the city of Erie, which took place in 1795. On that day, the Pennsylvania Assembly approved an act to survey the land around the southern shore of Lake Erie, just below Presque Isle Peninsula. Surveying and site preparation took place through the spring and summer of 1795. When Colonel Seth Reed and his wife and their two sons, James Manning and Charles John, arrived at the site on June 17, 1795, they were the first settlers to become of European descent to reside in what later became our city of Erie. So tomorrow, it's happy birthday to Erie. Now, before we close, I want to also remind all residents that City Hall will be closed tomorrow on Friday. That's in observance of Good Friday, which is taking place tomorrow. My hope is that you all get to spend some quality time with your family and your friends and have a very, very happy Easter to everybody. Now that concludes this week's press conference. Please follow us on social media for the latest updates on everything happening here in the city of Erie. Thanks very much for being here and for watching today. Everyone who spoke, both of us, are now available for interviews. Thank you very much.